everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Today's topic is, did you know him in a past life? Think about it. Did you know him in a past life? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and we have a letter. We're going to dig into this letter and talk about this issue. Did you know him in a past life? Here we go.
Signs that you spent a past life with someone in your current lifetime. This is a question. I have this person, they're my soulmate. Did I spend a past life with them? Here's how you know. This is going to be someone, when you first meet them, you're going to feel like you've known them forever. You might be like, I know this person from somewhere, but I just don't know where I know them from. You might instantly connect with them in a really intense way. Your lives might connect in a very eerie way. Like, how can we have all this in common? How you met and connected is nothing else other than divine timing and intervention. Like a million things had to fall in place for it to happen. This isn't just referring to romantic, although it can be. On the flip side, it might be someone that you feel very connected to, but you guys clash a lot. This is usually indicative of a karmic soulmate. You're supposed to learn lessons from each other.
Okay, let's dive into this letter. She says, I had an emotional affair last year. The guy made me feel wanted and loved. He talked and texted on the phone from sunup till he got off work, and I go home to my hubby. So you're married. Okay. I love and reminisce on the way he made me feel. I can't get him out of my mind. What should I do? Okay. Now, ladies, I realize that sometimes you meet someone that you feel connected to right away. It can happen right away. I'll tell you why, because when I met the narcissist, my soul knew him before I actually saw his face. Okay? When we decided to meet at a specific place, when I walked up to him, his back was turned, and I knew him. I'd never met this man before in my life. You know, we had spoke online, but, you know, that didn't mean anything. But when I came in his presence, I knew him. Deep down in my soul, I knew him. And I couldn't figure out. I figured I must have known him before in a past life or something. Now, you know, there are theories about karma that in this life, we are meeting people that we have met in past lives and people that we have had relationships in past lives. And in this book, The Power of Karma, it talks about that. Understanding your past and shape your future. Once you understand your past, you have more power to shape your future because you understand when you run up on somebody that you think you know. Okay? Now, this is a great book, and I'll put the link in the description so that you can order this straight from Amazon. Now, in this book, it has some really interesting information, and it talks about karmic relationships. And karmic relationships are relationships that come to teach you something, to help you ascend, to be better people in life. All right. It says here that sexual attraction is very intense, but without an emotional link, it can cause confusion. People may think that they are in love, but too often times reveal that what they felt wasn't love, but just physical attraction. Now, that happens to a lot of us because when you meet somebody and you're physically attracted to them, all of a sudden you think you're in love. See, love is different from physical attraction. Love takes time to grow, to build. It's a bond between you and the other person. Physical attraction is just lust and infatuation, and you need to understand that. When sex is connected with love, it is not only a physical, but also a spiritual relationship. When physical attraction is connected to love, it's not only a physical, it's a spiritual bond. It says not all past life connections bring joy and harmony. That's true, because some past life connections are coming back to balance out the scale. Karma. You could have done something in a past life to a person. All right? You meet that person in this life. Whatever you did to them in that life, they come back and do it to you in this life. It balance. That's what karma is. It's justice. It's balance. It's not always what you're doing in this life that karma is going to come to visit you. You see, it can visit you when you come back in the next life. And it can come back hard. And that's why you see some people that their lives just go in the toilet. Go in the toilet. It could be karma. It could be. They're paying something back that they did in a previous life. Now, if they get a strong footing on their spiritual path, they can avoid a lot of that karma. Okay? That bad karma. Now, see, karma is not always bad. Sometimes karma's good for you. All right? Because if somebody did something terrible to you in another life, in this life, it'll have to be balanced out. Either you will do it to them or they'll come and reward you in this life. Okay? It's a balance. So, when you meet people that you think that maybe you had a past life relationship with them, don't assume it's a good thing. All right? You see, when I met the narcissist, I didn't know he was a narcissist when I met him. He was just a nice guy, I thought. And I thought we were on the same page. But I really believed that I knew this guy in a past life. And in the past life, my intuition told me that he did the same thing in the past life that he did in this life, which means that he'll repeat it in another life. Okay? He'll repeat it in another life unless he gets his life together before he passes on. Okay? He's gonna have to pay that karma back from all of the people that he hurt in this life. He's got to pay it back. It's justice. Okay? It's no way that you can get around it. Now, so when you meet people that you feel like you knew them, you take your time with them. Because you don't know if they're coming with bad karma or good karma. I remember I had a dream once of this young man that I had met at a car dealership. Now, he was a mechanic, and I went to him to work on my car. That night, I saw him in a dream coming. He came in and he smiled. I saw him plain as day. And so now in my mind, when I go back to the dealership, I'm going to trust him because I saw him in my dream. He ripped me off, ladies. He ripped me off. Okay? So he wasn't coming to give me joy. He was coming to harm me. All right? He stole from me. This guy that I saw in my dream. This is why I'm telling you, everybody that you dream of is not coming for goodwill. Be cautious. Be cautious. I learned from those two dreams to be cautious of people. Take your time. You don't know what it is. Sometimes we are paying a karmic debt. Maybe you portrayed a soul in the past life, and now it seems that you are being betrayed. That's right. Figure out if you are reaping karma from a past life. And this is another thing about soulmates. Soulmates. Soulmates are just relationships that you had before. You attracted these people into your life before. And a soulmate, you will attract them. Now, soulmates, a lot of a soulmate will come, bring joy into your life. But on the flip side of that, those of you who believe in the twin soul journey, a twin is not coming to bring you joy. A twin is coming to help you ascend. Okay. For those of you who believe in, I found my twin and I love my twin and we love each other. That's not a twin. That's a soulmate. That's not a twin. You see? These are just karmic relationships. These are people that you attract into your life, maybe in another lifetime, maybe in several lifetimes, and you haven't worked out that karma. So that's why you meet them again, to work it out. To work out whatever it is that you're supposed to work out in your life. Just realize that if you meet somebody and you feel this special tight bond to them, you probably knew them before. And that's why the bond. But it doesn't mean that they are there to bring you joy and happiness. They could be there just to teach you a lesson. This is what you need to be aware of. Now, all love relationships are connected from past lives. That's something to look at. All love relationships are connected to past lives. So when we come into this life, we're meeting the same people over and over and over again. The intensity and the bond between these two souls are stronger because of the shared history. Did you hear that? The intensity in the bond of two souls is because of the history that you shared with each other. Okay, because we are eternal beings. Our essence, our soul, our spirit never dies. It just transforms. Okay, it comes back so that you can learn the lessons that you are supposed to learn and ascend. These relationships are not soul-mated. They're karmic. Okay? They're karmic. And I'm reading here from The Power of Karma. You need to get this book to understand it. Now, in the letter, she was saying that, she's married, but she met this fella that showed her love and all of that. It's possible that you knew this guy in another life. And he recognized, your soul recognized each other. And that's probably why you can't get him out of your mind. Because you had a bond before with this fellow. But it doesn't mean that this fella is good for you. This is what I want you to understand. All past life relationships don't come back into your life to bring you joy and happiness. Some of them come back to teach you something. Some of them come back to pay you back. You understand? And they can start off loving. Loving and all of that. But when it pans out, you get to know them. It's totally something different. Okay? It's totally something different. And I believe that I stayed with the narcissist as long as I did because I thought that we were supposed to be together. But out of that relationship, I found my spiritual path. You understand? So maybe me being with the narcissist was fated, because here I am, able to help others on this path. All right? I wasn't spiritual before the narcissist. The narcissist came and taught me a lesson about self-love. Self-love. Okay? This is what I'm telling you. When you meet these people, they may be coming to teach you something. And it was a hard lesson. It was a very hard lesson. It left me in pieces. But the divine built me back up. Built me back up. And made me stronger and more powerful than I've ever been. People. So just be aware of these things. When you meet people and you feel a bond to them, you feel like they're familiar, you know them from somewhere, you may have known them in a past life. But it doesn't always mean that they're coming to bring you joy and happiness. Okay? Remember, they may be coming to pay you back for something. They may be coming to teach you something. They may be coming to love you too. But take your time so that you will know the difference when it comes. I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.